Hey now. Welcome to Love to Life Tarot. This is Nikki, and this is for Capricorn. Hey Capricorn, how you doing? How you doing? Hey Cappy. Sorry I ain't been on here, baby. It's been a minute, but I'm here now, boo, okay? All right. Okay, so Cappy, this is your what's going on right now. Today is October 8th. It is Saturday. Hopefully your weekend is going swell. I'm gonna try to get these out tonight. I'm gonna do as many as I can tonight, and then I'll wake up tomorrow and do the rest, okay? Hopefully I get everyone done. I'm gonna use the Romance Angel cards as a little bit of extra help. Got my tarot cards. I'm gonna clarify with some index cards, all right? Is it worth it on the bottom of the deck for now? That may not come back out. We shall see, Capricorn. Then I'm going to clarify and give you a little angel answers for the Dorian Virtual Oracle cards, the angel answers cards. So let's go. The spread I'm going to do is the head, heart, gut, recent past, and near future. So let me see what's been going on with Cappy. I ain't been on her in a minute. I ain't even checked in with you. What's up with you? What's going on, Cappy? All right. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn angels. My little nose, snotty nose, little self running and stuff. Now give me some tissue. Hold on, Capricorn. In the meantime, listen to some smooth grooves. I feel like that did my Cappy some good anyway. We're gonna keep it flowing. When I'm doing some things, I could be writing, reading. Let me tell you this little site on YouTube. It's called, what is that? Can you see it? Lofty Girl. It's just music. It's like a meditative thing. I feel like my Cappies could use it right now. It'll kind of soothe you, rest your mind and your spirit and your soul, baby. All right? Yeah. That's the energy I feel for you, Capricorn. That's what I feel like is needed, okay? Top deception card wanted to pop out in your head, but it's in the reverse, so let's just see, okay? You don't want to do that no more, though. You don't want to do that no more is what I'm hearing. I'll talk to you about it. What happened, Cappy? Okay, I ain't gonna flip it. The bottom of the deck we have, I'm gonna flip it around so you can read it. Pay attention. You may be very, very nervous, Cappy, because I shake, but good Lord. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, right? But I feel like it was in the reverse. So we're going to leave it in the reverse, okay? I feel like in the past, I'm going to say a whole lot of you. You didn't do that. Flip it if it ain't you. You just didn't. I feel like whatever it was warning after warning after warning after warning. And then it was just some things to kind of look past, right? And now you just at a space is what I feel like. I don't know what that is. Is it a bad space? Everything... You the one who I'm feeling is going through it. In the moment it feel like it is, but in the end you understand, once you go through things, you look back and you be all right. You know, you be all right. Capricorn, I heard it's not the same, and I don't know if you mean something's not the same between you and another individual. We do have the soulmate card in the reverse in the recent past. Or do you mean just things in general, just like shit ain't the same no more? Like, I understand. I understand that. Hold on. But your happiness come within. You understand? And you have to bring in the happiness that you desire. Okay? I ain't talking at you, but that's the energy that I feel because I feel you at a space. Cappy, let's see. Yeah. Okay, yeah. All right. Bottom of the deck, Capricorn, 4 wands. Okay, this is a feeling that I feel like that, you know, like I just gave you that. I feel like you have individuals in your life that's like cheering Cappy on, like Cappy, you can do it, like you can get to that finish line. Like I look at that as a finish line, like you, it's something better, like it's something better than the space that you at. Like things do get better. Remember I was telling you, like you go through things and then when you look back on it, then we're at the space. Once you get to that and then you look back along the journey that you took, then you will understand the reason why, and you will be okay with that. I feel like right now you're not okay with something, okay? We have in the recent past, we have the soulmate card that's flipping and flipping and flipping, right? I feel like this card flipped and flopped and flipped and flopped till it just ended in a reverse like that, right? Soulmate card. Yes, this is your soulmate. This is a deep connection that you felt with an individual, but soulmates are here for a reason. You could stay with them forever, or they could be moments in time to teach you some things. Did you grow from it? Did you benefit from this? Is it a journey that you're going through right now? Some of my Capricorns, you had a connection to an individual, have because the feeling is still there, had because it's not there, the physical sense of the individual is not there any longer, so it's the same kind of feeling that takes some healing to get through. You want to be at this balanced space in between you and another individual, or just a situation between you and another individual, you know. It's gonna have to take some effort. I feel like that. Okay, in your heart we have the 7 of Pentacles. Your cards don't want to come up, baby. We got the 7 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and we got the 3 of Pentacles. On the bottom of that, we got getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond can deepen, okay? Over here. Capricorn, in your heart, I feel like you've been, how do you say it? I don't want to say standoffish. Some standoffish, I feel like. Some, I feel like you didn't speak how you felt. Stuff just kind of went along. And then it happened, whatever it was. And then now you're here between you and another individual. Some of my Capricorns, I feel like even if you flip it, or if another person would reach out and want this togetherness, I feel like, and offer this Ace of Wands, a person is looking at this situation as if I take this offer that's being extended to me, is that going to give me my 6 of Wands that I feel? Am I being deceptive or lying to myself? Because in the upright, this card deception says someone is wearing a false mask in a relationship. In the reverse, I feel like this is the thing right here. I feel like, Capricorn, you were a part of a situation that at that time you was a part of the situation. You were wearing, who flip it if it ain't you, a false mask in the situation, meaning that things appeared as if everything was okay. However, lingering underneath the surface, I feel like it was this thought of a disconnect between you and another individual. Now, that eventually hit the fan, is the energy that I felt, right? So now you're at this space that I feel like I'm hearing things may come back together. Person may come to you and say, I want to work together with you, meaning either job or just be with you, and let's just see how this works. But I feel like it's been a shift in the mindset. That truth has now been like a light bulb flipped on, to the point that if this connection is not the stability that you feel or want to give you your 4 wands, it is now, I don't know, it's almost like a window of opportunity at this space and time right now. I don't know, different than a place than you was at. Because I feel like this is the thing. I feel like Capricorn was at a place where There was no other way of thinking outside of this. Signs were there. You just weren't paying attention to them. You knew very well what you wanted to do, but your mind and spirit wouldn't let you move from this place. This is where you've been with the Seven of Pentacles. This one pentacle is over here for a new opportunity, the chance to do something different, but it's going to have to take for you to leave behind possibly all the work and the effort that you put off into something that you once had. You understand? It could have been your Four of Wands, a place that you once had built up, and you possibly didn't feel confident enough to do that. So you stayed and you stuck around a part of a situation. However, I don't believe it's that space anymore. Something transpired of the past. This broke apart, which gave Capricorn a chance to think in a whole brand new light. Now, some of my Capricorns, you could still be separated from this individual. Some of my other Capricorns, this individual is back around. You have allowed this around, but now you don't think the same. You don't feel the same, and it don't feel the same because your mind has shifted to a place. So what once worked for you before don't work for you no more. Okay, and flip it if it ain't you. Okay, and that's the energy that I feel. And your gut, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. But I feel like somebody is holding some truth to them. They're not too much speaking on it. I don't know, whatever you got to say may shock this individual. Another individual, I feel like whatever you got to say, a person ain't going for it anyway, okay? Is the energy that I feel. Not at this time, all right? Am I just like slobbing all on here? Let me know, Cappy. Let me know. This could be the one. You already met the romantic partner that you seek, okay? For some of my Capricorns, in your gut, right? And then it's the Lovers, right? It's a choice. Now, I don't be wanting to go here. Some of my Capricorns, I feel like you had a connection with an individual that came into your life, okay? However, you may have been connected to another individual and y'all fell apart. And now you at a space, all right? Or you could have been alone and just didn't want to open up, you know, with that true feelings or connection. You were good being by yourself. In order to be with this individual, you may have to make some changes that you weren't willing to do at the time. At this present time, I feel like your gut is telling you that, flip it if it ain't you, somebody need to open up and speak on how they feel. You know, if you felt these feelings, even though you don't know how it's going to pan out. It's just that confidence. You have to be okay with either way, okay? That worth the effort of you putting it in. What I feel like you didn't do of the past is something that you are reevaluating. The Lovers card is about a choice in your gut. And it could be between, you know, two people, because I'm seeing different people all over. But, you know, maybe it's something you don't want to speak on because I didn't want to mention it. However, it is out here on the table. Or it just could be a decision to do something different, to have something different, to not lie to yourself and actually understand that the reason why some things didn't transpire in the past is because it was some healing that needed to take place, okay? In the near future, we have the Hierophant card. Could be dealing with a Taurus, could be marriage situations. Could have just always wanted to just do what's right or what you feel like traditionally or what's supposed to be done. For you to break free of that, we have the codependency card here. Addictions are affecting your romantic life, okay? It could be any type of addiction. Or it can be the codependency of you thinking that this is just how this has to go, even though you're not happy. You understand? Because that's how society says that that's how codependent states are formed, because people try to do what they think other people may want them to do. Everybody do it. I ain't talking at you. Instead of doing what you feel like you would like to do. What would make you happy? What choice would you make? I feel like this is the difference. Like for some of my Capricorns, you're at a space where you're now able to make a choice. And you don't have to go back to the same old. Flip it if it ain't you. Some of my Capricorns, you are kind of, I don't know, upset with yourself because you had a chance to do some things and you didn't do it, and now you're at this space and now you feeling like if I should have did. You understand? Like you cheated yourself out of something. All right, flip it. Somebody may feel that way with you in the past. Okay, what card? That card right there for the past. Them two. Ace of Pentacles, Healthy beginning. And then, okay, there you go. All right, I had to be specific, honey. You can have that healthy start. You really would like that, but that change has to occur. Okay, it really does. That's the Tower card. In the past, maybe some sudden change happened. That's what I was telling you. Some went on of the past. Some happened, you know, and that's where that story came from. Okay, maybe it wasn't healthy, and I feel like it had to happen. Is what had to happen. Okay. In your head. Two of Swords. That's that shielding, right? That it may be hard for some of my Capricorns to open up, all right? So, what cards came out? There you go. Well, you all up in the read. Capricorn. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Okay, in your head, you want to build. And I feel like it could be, you want to, you do. You want to build, right? And I feel like in some of my Capricorns, you've been at this place for a while. That's that King of Pentacles. That's that structure. Whether it be with you and another person or just being in that way. But you learning, right? And during that time, I feel like whatever departure or whatever time was lapsed, that's that change that took place. That made you, whoever you are, want to be at a more stable place. You don't want the deception. You don't want the Tower. You don't want the soulmate card in the reverse. You don't want red flags all over the damn place. Flip it if it ain't you. You don't want the codependency of it all. You understand? And by you thinking differently, it would eventually make you move differently, because your inner self, that spark that's in your heart, that's gonna rise up in you, ain't gonna allow you to stay stagnated in superficial shit no more that don't fulfill you. Okay? All right. Especially when you recognize it. Yeah, there you go. See? I already know. In your heart, you got the Nine of Wands. That's that strength, that perseverance. That's what's gonna build as long as you, in your heart, if you stand at this place. It's like your inner self is not going to allow you to stay here. How long can you stay at this place, right? That's when that Nine of Wands come out. Because a person that gets sick and tired, gets sick and tired, and then that energy of the Knight of Wands will come out where you get passionate to go ahead and take the initiative to go ahead and do the things that you once felt like that you couldn't do. You understand? Okay. In the gut, but you can though. This could be financial situations too. I feel like in the past, like you could have had something very, I don't know, I was gonna say very financially, like something you thought that'd be around for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like a job or a business, and then it kind of maybe went under or something, and maybe you kind of just been trying to figure out something else to do. You know, different, or something else you could grow to make money, because maybe your money kind of getting a little funny, and maybe, you know, you just not confident about how you gonna go about it. Maybe your funds is kind of lacking in a direction, but I feel like you see a vision where you have a very good idea, and all it's gonna have to take is you just kind of taking that step or kind of looking off into it. I do feel like that. I feel like if you have some type of business endeavor, then you trying to like research stuff or see what's the best values or see where you can get the best whatever merchandise at the most affordable and stuff like that. Like you trying to figure out how to grow, but in a affordable way is what I'm trying to say. All right. In your gut, you have the Sun and the Ace of Swords. Your peace, your clarity, your happiness, all that stuff that I talked about, why this person was going to make a choice on the decision that was made. And if it wasn't already made, it's some in your gut telling you decision needs to be made, okay? All right, because you will sit like this as the Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, ain't got to be that person, but this person here has been at this place, but the look on this person's face don't look too happy. Maybe Capricorn needs some nurturing and care and stuff, because that's also about the Queen of Pentacles. I put that music in this phone, in the screen, and hopefully Capricorn, I feel like you take heed and like just listen to some soothing music. It don't have to be that, but just whatever you like. Hell, blues or R&B or rap, something that motivates you and kind of changes your energy or your vibe and get you going. My shit be J. Cole or Anthony Hamilton or something like that to get me going. Or I either put that on, you know, something that soothes me. Because I do feel like Capricorn has been at a place and you're dealing with some things. And you want your happy back. You want your happy back. You're going to get it back. All right. Hierophant in the near future. 2 of Cups. That's what you want. I do feel like that. Whatever is this soulmate card that's in the reverse in the past, whatever you want to bring into you. Because what you have is not, I don't want to say it ain't what you want. I feel like you just feel like it's not your son. It's not your ultimate. I don't know how to put it. It's not your, I feel it's not your happy. You're happy, but you know how you come together with an individual and you feel like this is it and this is it. It ain't that. And maybe that's hard for you because that realization came there. Because maybe this person been around. Because that's not the same. That's the feeling that I'm feeling probably. Maybe it's this type of energy between you two. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all kind of cold right now and you don't like that. All right, so let me give you some index cards, my Cappy. Shit. Okay, well, that card wanted to pop out. Confirmation in your head. So that card just wanted to pop out. All right. In your heart, change versus remaining the same. So I already know that's what we're dealing with. Or we all, right? Okay. That's why I said that's the whole story I was trying to come across. Like something happened and blah, 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 blah. Person mind shifted. Da, da, da. Dry your tears, okay? I feel like that's what happened in the past, all right? It was hard. In your gut, actions speak louder than words. That's what's needed. That's what I feel like, okay? And in the near future, bullshit alert, bullshit alert, bullshit alert. That's why I feel like that codependency is going to stick with you about the truth of it all. And whatever that has not been looked at will eventually be looked at, you know? And maybe thumb over with a fine-tooth comb if it hasn't already been, you know? All right, Capricorn. So that's your what's going on right now. So let's see. We're going to get some angel answers. Improving your health. On the bottom of the deck, I didn't even show you that. I was like, maybe they ain't got nothing to do with him, but I guess so. Healthy eating. So maybe you'll try to eat healthier. We all trying to do that. Maybe some of my Capricorns, you be eating zuzus and wham-whams. You be eating zuzus and wham-whams. Stop eating them zuzus and wham-whams, okay? Don't do your cholesterol and your high blood pressure. Eat right. Well, I pop you, okay? Improving your health, okay? And then it's a weight. Okay, so let's just see. Let's see what that is. Let's see what weight is, okay? Your situation is going to require a little patience. Your angels are not saying no, but they're saying not yet. Sometimes heaven needs a little extra time to make all the pieces fall perfectly into place. What you're asking for may have an effect on lives of others. And when that occurs, it can take additional preparation to make sure that everyone needs are seen to. Be patient so that all who are involved can have the experience they are meant to have. So remember I was saying like your journey is your journey and you have to do what you need to do and their journey is their journey. So that's the energy that I do feel, okay? All right, and the ones that I didn't want to have to say, it could be somebody else, but I couldn't. It's other people involved, and it's going to affect some stuff, so, you know, and it may just be children for some, you know, but situations, you know, take time, okay? All right, love.